Hey, Rewinders, it's me, Rex Calvin, and welcome to, it's the third one, right? Okay, the third volume of, Radical Rewind. So about that little thing I just called y'all, Rewinders. So, this was an idea that my, brother from another world told me, Brandon. He had mentioned that he thought Rewinders sounded like a really cool nickname for the people who like these streams because of the fact that, it's called Radical Rewind. Another thing, you might notice the name of the series is called School Daze. First of all, yes, I misspelled it on purpose. I'm a bit of a style guy. Another thing, I don't start school till next Monday, but, it was originally slated for today, but, there was still some construction work that needed to be done in the high school. It's almost done, though. It's almost done. It should be ready by, Monday, is, what one of my friends told me. Yeah, so what Brandon wanted me to play tonight was something a bit special because this game turned 25 this year. And that game is none other than Doom 64. Apparently it's on a... Yeah, it's called a Nintendo, right? Well, I'm not from your Earth. I'm from another Earth. My Earth. Radical Earth. Anyway, we don't have a Nintendo. We have a Protendo. That's our company. And they do have a 64-bit console called the 64X. But from what I've seen about the Nintendo 64 is that, it uses just standard cartridges. However, for us, the cartridges that we use technically use a disc, like, inside the cartridge, and that's where it reads data from. Anyway, whoa! Oh, dude! You know what this reminds me of? So, in the real world, you have a game series called Doom. But where I'm from, we have a game series called Dread. Kind of a similar concept, only except that instead of demons that you're fighting, it's actually like zombified creatures, like humans and animals and other things. Some of them are even mutated. But the gameplay is much the same. So yeah, this is Doom 64. Oh look, there's a zombie. Hold on. Let me just... There we go. So, the thing about me, just like, Brandon, we both play on the easiest difficulties whenever it comes to games that offer difficulty settings. It's not that we're wimps, it's just, we typically like to play games at our own paces, so that way we could take the time to get used to the controls if it's a brand new game, or, like, think about it like this. Wouldn't any ordinary adult also do the same if they're playing a game that they want to play, but they also don't want to feel like they're getting beaten up in real life? Okay, well, that's not really something that makes a lot of sense. So, let me rephrase that. If you're an adult who plays a game like this, you'd rather play on the easy difficulty, because for one, my gosh, this is what I get for staying up late all these nights. What I'm trying to say is, if you're an adult that has a job and maybe a wife and kids, and you have some free time to play a game, something like this, you'd rather plan an easier difficulty so you don't have to take hours of your time trying to get through one segment of a level because, you know, you kept dying to the same enemy over and over and over. But it's also that, you know, difficulty settings are there for a reason. So to anyone out there who busts my chops for, you know, choosing an easy difficulty over a harder difficulty, for one, you're talking to someone who isn't from your own dimension, so, you know, I'm not used to this game, as in it's my first time playing. Now, Brandon, he's played this game. He's played it on I think he first played it on his laptop one year, and then he got the game legitimately through a download code that he got from what was it, a GameStop? Yeah, it was a old GameStop that he used to have, and just recently he got this game on Epic Games stores. So we have this really cool operating system called Wormhole, and it's only on specifically modified devices. But what this operating system does is sorry about that, allergies. What it does is you're still able to use your old operating system, but this operating system allows you to transfer files from one dimension to another. So Brandon literally sent this game to me from his world. But anyway, let's cut the chit chat and whoa. First of all, I need to hold on. There we go. Let's see what this game is. Whoa, what's that? A shotgun? Oh, nice. Wait, hold on. Something's off about this, hold on. Oh, there it is. Boom! Missed. You guys gotta try harder than that to shoot me. And again, I am playing on an easy difficulty, so... Oh. Hold on. There we go. Sum this off with the other monitor. And, oh. Haha. Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. I know I keep pausing this, but... hold on. Wait, hold on. I feel like I should probably have auto run off so that way I could take the time to analyze everything. Because trust me, I'll need to analyze. And it's a good thing I did. Oh, baby! A chainsaw! Oh, man. A chainsaw? Oh man. When I get a chance, I ought to tell you all about the game Dread. So, Dread is a game series that is extremely similar to the Doom series. The only difference, of course, being that you're not fighting demons, you're fighting zombies, basically. I mean, well, they're kind of like zombies, but they aren't zombies like, I want to eat your brains. It's just... It's a mutagen that was discovered by scientists, which came from an asteroid that impacted Mars. And this mutagen, it's basically like you're turning into a zombie, but not really. Him. Dude, this game is so cool. Oh, hold on. I should probably change the frame rate. There we go. Because my actual monitor that I'm using, it's pretty similar to Brandon's. It runs at one, and so like, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna change it back because I thought there was something wrong with the frame rate on y'all's end. What it actually is it's showing the video as running at 60, which is what it's supposed to do. Also, I like how the key that you use to interact with stuff is E, because that's actually the key that you would use in the PC port of the game Dread. I know I keep saying the game Dread, but, you know. But basically, Dread has a very similar concept in terms of the gameplay. You have weapons that you get to use, you got different infected enemies that you can attack, fight. You have all these really cool things. But like, okay, so you got your pistol, you got your shotgun, you got your in Dread they call it the heavy shotgun, but in Doom apparently you guys call it the super shotgun. I mean, it's the same thing. It's a double barrel break action shotgun that's like kaboom, and then you just reload it. But in Dread they call it the heavy shotgun because, you know, it's supposed to be heavy damage compared to the original shotgun. You got the trying to remember, because you have the same amount of weapons in each Dread video game. So Dread 1, Dread 2, Dread 64, trying to remember. Oh yeah, there was a game that was supposed to be an origin story that would lead up to the events of Dread 1, and they call it Dread Genesis. I'm not talking about the Sega Genesis, which is a game console you guys have in your world. Besides, we don't even have Sega. We have Cosmo. It's a very similar company, but compared to Sega, they still make consoles, but oh well. So we have Dread 1, Dread 2, Dread 64, Dread Genesis. Wait, no, Dread Origin, that's what it is. Yeah, Dread Genesis is actually a comic series that is literally like a recreation of Dread Origins. Dread Origin. We have the fifth Dread game, which is called I don't remember. Oh right, it's just called Dread. But it has the prefix of reinfected. And you might think, oh well, it's just a remaster, right? No, it's a reboot of the series, because Dread Origin, it's similar to y'all's game Doom 3, where you would have weapons you need to reload after shooting them and emptying the mags and stuff. You know, like every other realistic first-person shooter out there. Anyway, Dread Reinfected is a reboot of the series. And then the game after that is called Dread Absolution. And I think I have artwork of that I drew up because I have a knack for trying to recreate box arts of games that I've seen. And I actually did that for Dread Absolution. It's pretty cool. Let me go get it. I'm pretty sure it's either in my small sketchbook or my large. One moment. Oh, should probably pause this. It's not this one. I think it's the other one. yes, here it is. Dread Absolution. So, Dread Absolution. Kind of a fun fact. Apparently, in y'all's world, this game was originally going to be called The Absolution, but the name got changed because of a brand recognition. I'd like to think that at some point Doom 64 was going to be called Doom Absolution. Oh, look, a keycard. Well, that's cool. So in Dread, there's a power-up that's very similar called Rampage, and it does basically the same thing. So from what I've read, because someone told me to research Doom. By someone I mean Brandon, because he wanted me to be aware of what Doom is in terms of like the game series. And so, because of that, he wanted me to look up what the games were and everything. So, because of that, I did that. And the Berserk power-up, I believe, is supposed to quadruple the amount of damage that your punch attack does. I think. Well, let me look it up. The power of the mobile phone! Yes, we have those in my world, even though we have... Just because our world is heavily influenced by retro aesthetics in your world doesn't necessarily mean we're old-fashioned. We're a blend of new and old. Oh, never mind, it's 10 times the normal amount. Yeah, 10 times the normal punch attack. That's how much power you got. Oh, I thought there was a slope there. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna... Get punched, idiot. I just realized why I kept swapping between the fist and the chainsaw a while ago. It's because of the fact that the mouse wheel, whenever you scroll down, it goes down the weapon list. And so whenever you scroll down, whenever you're at the two melee weapons, you just swap between the two. So when you scroll up, you're actually scrolling up the weapons that you have. Also, you. Explosive. Wait, what was I supposed to do? Hello? Hello? Oh. That is so cool. You know, this reminds me of the first level in the first Dread game. Because, oh man. I need to tell y'all. So, I've read a lot about the old Doom games and how technologically limited they were at the time. Of course, nowadays, like, people still look on those games fondly because, you know, who wouldn't? They were amazing games for the time. But it was limited in how you could use the game engine. Of course, advancements in the game engine through coding have made it where it's much better. But Dread actually has slopes, you could jump, you could do finishing moves on enemies and get health, armor, wait no, not armor, health and ammunition, much like the newer Doom games. And there were actually like really cool special effects. That being said, this light thing right here, it reminds me of the very first level of Dread 1, where you're on the moon. That's where you start the game off, is a futuristic moon base where the mutagen originated. And yes, the mutagen is called the Dread virus. That's why the game series is called Dread. But in the first level, you actually see these lights hanging on the ceiling, and they aren't sprites. They're actually like 3D objects. Like think of it sort of like a smaller version of this cylinder, and like it's hard to explain, but think of it like a small cylindrical thing hanging on the ceiling, and it actually has a spinning light effect, and it looks really, really cool. Another thing is the developers of the game series, Verge Software, what they did for all the sprites and everything is, I kid you not, they painstakingly superimposed all of the sprites. Like, what they did was they used a 3D scanning device that scans an object that's in front of a camera, and it does it with such accuracy that the sprites look super realistic. Well, realistic for the time. But what's really cool about it is the fact that they would do this for the enemies, they would do this for the player model, or the player character, they would do this for the weapons, they would do this for all of the sprite-based objects. And so no matter what direction you were looking at the sprite, it would show all different kinds of angles of what you're looking at. So for example, the shotgun here, if you were to look at the direction that you're actually looking at it on, it would actually show what direction it's supposed to be oriented. So like, again, for an example, these guys right here, like, in the Doom games, at least the ones that have sprite-based enemies and everything, they would constantly be facing you, which, you know, makes sense. But there would be all different kinds of sprites depending on which angle and everything that you were looking at it. And this would include looking up and down. Yeah, That's right. Compared to the original Doom games, Dread actually let you look up and down. I should also mention that the engine is basically the Doom engine, but it's not the Doom engine. Because, please don't. Okay, good. I thought it was. Oh, what was that guy? Anyway. Didn't blast me that time. I don't know what that thing is, but, sure is freaky. I should probably look around this level. Wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just noticed that. That was cool. Alright. Let's continue onward, shall we? God, that is so cool. That reminds me so much of the first level of Dread. By the way, so in the original Doom, like when it first came out, there were 3 episodes, with the 4th one coming out in the Ultimate Doom. Dread has 5 episodes. The episode is called Lunar Anomaly. The second episode is called Mars Massacre. Yeah, I know, real creative. I'm kidding. The third episode is called I'm trying to remember. Oh, right. The third episode is called it's been years since I last played the old Dread games, so playing this is just a throwback. Or not just, it's jarring to me that I'm playing something like this when, like I said, the last time I ever played a Dread game was years ago. From what I remember, oh, right. It's called, Emergency on Europa. The 4th episode is called, Into the Swarm, which is a reference to, fighting off the swarms of enemies. And by swarms, I'm not talking about insects. I'm talking about just, I call them swarms of enemies. You can call them the hordes of enemies, stuff like that. But basically, Into the Swarm is basically, it's basically your penultimate episode where you're going towards the actual source of the infection, or one of the sources, because according to the Dread series lore, the actual mutagen, the Dread virus, comes from an unknown extraterrestrial origin that may never be known, but it is known that there's multiple different sources of it in terms of like objects that can produce the mutagen. So like, for example, the impact of Mars caused the mutagen to spread on there. Of course, the mutagen is no longer spreading because it has a finite amount of mutagen, like, bacteria that can infect people. So by the time you arrive on any of the locations in the games, you weren't able to get infected. Plus, it's also implied that the character that you play as, which is just simply called the Extraterrestrial Combat Ranger, or ECR, otherwise just known as the Dread Ranger. The Dread Ranger is implied to have been given a special experimental drug that prevents them from getting infected from this disease. But we have Into the Swarm, and then finally the 5th episode is called The Hive. Now you're probably thinking, well wait, The Hive? That sounds oddly like some kind of bug creatures. Not exactly, and I'll explain why. So I did say that this disease is of extraterrestrial origin. However, there is no actual species that produces this disease. It's just a strange mutagen that was created in space by an unknown source, but it wasn't created by any creatures. It was just found. It was from an unknown source, supposedly a nebula or some kind of space celestial body that produced it. So the Hive is basically a large impact crater that has a network of tunnels and stuff that leads to the Hive core, which is the final level in Dread 1. I can go on and on and on, but the more I talk about the Dread games, the less time I'll have on here, because starting tonight I do have a bedtime. I say as it's currently 10:08 right now. Anyway, how did I do? I love that screen transition. It's like... What? How did I only get 50 of the secrets? Or 50%? At least it got all the kills, but I didn't get all the items. Okay, the Terraformer. Okay. Well. Whoa! Oh, dude, the Vulcan cannon! Oh wait, didn't they call this thing a chain gun or something? Yeah, in Dread we call it the Vulcan cannon. So Vulcan cannons are, in real life, they are a heavy machine gun that has a rotary barrel, and it's typically on aircraft, and in real life it's also not handheld because it's too heavy and cumbersome that you can't carry it effectively without being slowed down a whole lot. So you're just like, ugh! Oh, why do you weigh a ton? However, in Dread, they've made it to where it's not lightweight, but not heavy at the same time. So, the cool thing is the Dread Ranger that you play as... Actually, never mind. So, I did mistakenly call the character that you play as a, Extraterrestrial Combat Ranger. That is actually a branch of military that he used to work in. but Dread Ranger is actually a new branch that was designed specifically to combat the infected Dread virus individuals that were infected by the virus and have gone mad. So, yeah, you're literally called the Dread Ranger. Pretty cool name though. But the Dread Ranger themselves, because of him being so strong and muscular, not like Incredible Hulk style. Yes, I'm talking about y'all's world. It's fair game, you know. But the thing is, though, he was trained extensively in his division of the military to handle all the different weapons that he would come to use. One of them being the Vulcan Cannon, which is a... I think people also call it a minigun, but the Vulcan Cannon is like a rotary-barreled heavy machine gun that's like... Only it doesn't shoot that fast. It's like... But, this is literally what it is. That was cool. Oh, that must be the Terraformer. Terraformers! Robots in disguise. When did I sing that? Anyway. Die. I need a blue key card. You guys have a blue key card? No? Okay. Oh, there it is. What's the worst that could happen? Oh. Death. Well, at least I have a lot of health, otherwise, oh. You again! It's not the only one, is it? Hello? Okay, there's no freaky things. Oh yeah, there is. I don't know what you things are, but I don't trust you. Then again, you're evil. Why would I trust an evil thing? Oh. Blue door. Die. Was that a fireball? Don't tell me it's basically the Scorcher. It's an enemy in Dread that shoots fireballs. Apparently they're in this game. Oh! Ah! Good. Wait. Ow. Wait, how do I sprint in this game? Hold on. Spacebar sprint? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Oh, it is. I actually like that. Why are there rockets? They're useless to me. Hello? Oh. Hey! It's that blue sphere thingy. So, wait, hold on. What does this thing do? He tried to scare me. I scared him to death. Come to think of it, I scared him so much to death that he just exploded into giblets. Anyway. Wait. Whoa! What? Dude! No wonder this level is called the Terraformer. That is so cool. Wait. Oh, I think it's done, isn't it? Yeah. Good. That is so cool. Okay. Well... Well, he's dead. I ate that for breakfast. Right. Why does this give me the feeling that I'm gonna get a really cool weapon? Come on. Oh, there's a key guard. Okay. Sure. Why are you giving me rockets? What am I gonna use them on? Air? Wait. Well, I can't use that. There's gotta be a specific reason why it's giving me all these freaking rockets. You know? Like, you can't give someone something and not explain why. You know? Like, what could possibly be the reason? And, oh boy. Alright. Oh, it just opens this thing up, right? No? What was that? Oh, now I remember where I have to go. I have to go to, oh. Mind, I don't remember. Oh wait, yeah, no I don't. So we have this over here. Now, call me crazy, but I feel like there's more to this level, you know? Like, I just get that feeling. That sinking feeling, you know? Now, it could just be nothing, it could just be my own weird suspicions, but I have the feeling that this level has more to it than meets the eye. But I don't know why. I have no idea why. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, a staircase. That's cool. Blue card. There's that Vulcan cannon again. I don't need it. This leads me over here. What about the other one? Oh wait. I got the blue key card. I'm going to use the blue key card. Ah, whoosh. What are you supposed to be? What are you? You look like one of those bloaters. You a bloater? Weird graphics glitch. Weird. That's what you guys get for floating. You dinguses. Oh, okay. Teleports. That is so cool. Here's dead guy number 1. Okay, now I'm supposed to... Oh, now I know. I'm supposed to, I'm supposed to get something, alright? Use an elevator. Oh, now I know why that thing looked like a step stool. It's just where that switch was. Okay. Well, now I know. Whew. Wait. Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna need to use this? Well, I did. Oh. that takes care of that, I guess. Ooh. Oh, that was it? Dang. Of course I didn't get all the secrets. Okay, game, sure. I'm gonna play through one more level and then I'm gonna call it a night. Like I should have, like, 25 minutes ago. It's sure to give someone a seizure. Not me, though. Wait. Good thing I have resilient eyes. Oh, I get it. That was supposed to be like a red alert thing. Okay. Well, now my eyes can rest. I guess. Yeah. I guess. Oh. I love that jerking effect that the weapons give off whenever you, like, shoot them too much. Because, like, the pistol doesn't do that, because, you know, it's a lightweight weapon. The shotgun does, because, you know, the shotguns actually have a whole lot of kick. So, it makes sense. Oh. Well, I got a free gun. Haha. Punched him into oblivion, just. Okay, well, time to see what this blue keycard does. Oh. Oh! It just sends me to my death. Well, luckily for me, I have a rocket launcher with these guys' names on it. That wasn't it, was it? Surely. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna play through one more level. Because I love this game. It's awesome. Alright, Shotgun, you and me are gonna bring some justice to some bad guys. Oh, I got all the items and all the kills, but I didn't get all the secrets. But that's okay. Tech Center. Sounds like a store I used to walk to. A chainsaw? Oh. probably shouldn't have been standing there. What can I say? Okay. Surely there's gotta be a heavy shotgun in this game, right? One that I could use to kill one of those guys. Ooh, there she is. There's the beauty. The super shotgun. Why is it called the super shotgun though? Can I fly? I can fly backwards. Wasting all my ammunition because I need it. And wasting my ammunition is the same thing as... That's basically like leaving your car running and letting the eco fuel run out. Eco fuel is our... It's basically our world's gas. Uh-huh. All right, there we go. And that's... Alright. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, then like, comment, subscribe.